What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here. We have a moderate risk for today, ladies and gentlemen. We are expecting a severe weather outbreak. We are looking at a potential tornado outbreak with this, folks. So if you're in central Mississippi and parts of Louisiana, Jackson, look at this. They're in the moderate risk area. The moderate risk is affecting a population of 1.3 million people. If you're in that moderate risk, if you're in the enhanced risk, you need to take this very seriously. We're looking at wind shear values of over 70 knots with this. The Cape, we're around 2,000 joules per kilogram with this. It's not great, Cape, but the reason we have a moderate risk is, once again, is the insane amount of wind shear with this, because when it comes to tornadoes, it's not the Cape that decides what's going to happen. From that, it's the insane wind shear that's going to decide what will happen. If that cap breaks, and basically we have a situation where the wind shear is great and it's churning up a bunch of storms, it's not going to end very well for a lot of people. So we're going to go ahead and show you what we're talking about. Moderate risk of severe storms, tornadoes, quote, very large hail, and severe wind gusts are expected this afternoon into the overnight period across parts of the lower to mid-Mississippi Valley, mid-south, and parts of the southeast. A few strong tornadoes will be possible. For those of you who do not know, strong tornadoes are what is classified as EF2 or above. So everyone in Louisiana, everyone in Mississippi, everyone in western Alabama, western Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, the eastern half of Arkansas, you need to pay attention. You need to take this very seriously. In fact, we're going to go ahead and show you the risks we have. The tornado risk right here. Hatched area, 15% for parts of central Mississippi right here. 10% hatched for where the enhanced risk is. 5% from Kentucky all the way down to the Gulf. And 2% just south of St. Louis all the way to Houston. The wind risk. The wind risk actually dropped considerably in the last day. It was 30% with the hatched area. Now it's dropped down to 15%, which means that the hail threat's becoming an increasing threat. And as you can see, we have a 30% risk with the hatched area right here, which is not good. Not good at all. The winds coming down as a threat, that's good news, but it's kind of being countered with that large hail threat. And for those of you who do not know, the hatched area means we're looking at a 10% or greater probability of 2-inch hail diameter larger within 25 miles of a point. I said that wrong. Let me rephrase that. 2-inch diameter hail or larger within 25 miles of a point. Was that better for you? All right, good. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and show you the models right here. We're going to show you the HER, and we're going to show you the RAP. The HER model, already, if we're taking a look at it, if we're seeing this is the run from 6 or 7 o'clock this morning, depending on where you are. Look at this. We're looking at the wind shear of already 50 knots right now, and basically the models are expecting this to continue to grow. We're looking at around 60 knots. When it comes to stuff like this, we're looking at 60 knots, 60, 70. Look at this. We're looking at some values that have it around 70 knots, which is absolutely crazy if you think about it. Like 70 is around here somewhere. We're looking at 70, 71 in parts of Arkansas. We're looking at around 60, 50 to 60. This wind shear is going to increase as time continues to go on. That cold front is going to push this Cape down. It's going to push it down. In fact, we'll go ahead and show you the precipitation. There's simulated reflectivity with this. So as you can see, you have storms starting to develop. We're looking at some supercells to begin with. Eventually, we're going to see a lot of them, more of them. We're going to see a lot of storms. Eventually, it's going to devolve to a more QLCS and line storm, which is what's going to generate that wind threat as time continues to progress right there. That's going to happen more into the overnight. But basically, from now until 7 o'clock tonight, that's the biggest tornado risk that I have seen so far. So if you are in any of these areas, you need to pay attention. If there is a tornado watch, turn on your TV and see what's going to happen, because once that cap explodes, it's not going to end well. It potentially is going to drop a bunch of tornadoes, and we don't want people getting hurt. But once a warning is issued, seek shelter immediately. This is basic stuff right here, folks. So, with that being said, that's going to go ahead and end this video right here. You guys need to pay very close attention today. Stay safe.